What is going on, Super Channel? Welcome back to another video. Welcome to part 3 of the GTR build series. Guys, today we're going to be removing the intake side of the motor. Yeah, you guys know the deal from the last video. We're going to get into removing the head to replace the head gasket. We're waiting for the head gasket to come in. Don't know exactly, I don't have tracking. I'm requested it, I'm waiting for that. So based on that, I might push myself if it gets here tomorrow or maybe by Saturday. So we could just kind of get this thing, done already. I think once the head gasket is already installed, it's pretty much, I can start doing the turbo side again, cams, the pulley in the front, the whole timing situation over here. And we can take this plenum to got powder so they can start getting the powder coated ready on that side. All right, so let's jump right into it, guys, and get this thing removed.
All right, so started here, removing the linkage cable or throttle cable. I'm gonna start with these top 12mm nuts up here on the plenum here. Again, if somebody's wondering, like, why I have a bunch of these yellow cups, I don't know why they're just there. I think a family member had them done for a party or something years ago, and they're just sitting there, so I'm using them. I label them, and that's how I keep my my screws all separated. You know, obviously I don't want to mix up any any of the turbo side and intake side. I'm not too familiar with this platform, so better be safe than sorry. Again, guys, I want to shout out to JD and Right Hand Drive on YouTube, man. This guy has a very detailed videos, a playlist of the whole RB breakdown, every single thing, man. This guy, he deserves great credit, man. Like his editing, his detailed videos, man. You know, shout out to him. I'm gonna reach out to him on IG and give him props, man, because his videos have helped out a lot, believe it or not. You know, it's another reason to kind of even motivate me to do YouTube, man. Sometimes these videos, you know, they just kind of like help you, just get through it, man. You know, it's kind of like, hey, somebody's done it before, there's a whole walkthrough. And for me, if I'm looking at it and I'm working on it hands-on, that's how I learn my stuff. I can't just learn it by looking at some tutorial or reading on it. I have to physically be looking at it and touching myself. That's how I learn the stuff. So shout out to him, man. His content is great. I highly recommend everybody in the RB world, or anybody that's Nissan related, to go follow his stuff, man. He's really, really good. Okay, getting ready here to pull out the fuel rail. 2 screws. I did all the injector clips here. Let me see, regulators off. I gotta pull these lines out as soon as it comes out. A little harder. We'll see. We can save those lines. Start from the back here. It's pretty easy, just sliding out. Alright, so that was seems to all come out. These lines are a little hard. Well, here's the fuel rail finally. Got some fuel in there, obviously. Props to the RB setup. You got the return and the feed on one side, nothing back there, so it's not uncomfortable to put on. At least it's right here in the front, very easy to get to. Yeah, these are the 2 little lines that we got to replace. Yeah, they're hard and brittle, man. It's not worth saving these or trying to save them. All right, let's see where we're at so far. So we got the linkage assembly out. Again, you take them off from here, from the top part, so you don't mess any adjustment up. That's out. I removed the fuel line tubes that are with 3 bolts, 3 10mm bolts under the plenum. I'm working on getting the air control valve off now, and then I believe that we have these lines back here. I'm not sure if they are brake loose or whatnot, or it might be these over here. Yeah, it's just, I think it just loops around. I'm not sure. I gotta keep looking. But yeah, just going, kind of seeing whatever's connected. That's why I haven't really checked in, but it's coming along. Okay, so got the car down from the list. It was uncomfortable being up there and reaching the bottom bolts on the plenum. See, like, they're in there, so I'd rather be up here to get to them down there. It's very tight, so let's see. I think I have most of the hoses off. I'm just gonna try to pull it out and see what's left. So I think a couple of the other things are stuck on the back part where the ITBs are. All right, so they did say this number 6 over here was the worst one to get to. So I'm actually using my camera on my phone with the light, and one of these crow's feet wrenches or whatever you want to call it, to kind of just squeeze it. It's not that it's far deep in, it's just at a bad angle that you can't get any tools in there whatsoever. So I have my camera on my phone just kind of set up so I can actually see the nut. All right. So we got that complicated one out, which I thought was the worst one. Which actually I don't know, it might be, because they said this one was a pain in the butt, but I kind of like grabbed it through there with a finger and a screwdriver, and that wasn't bad. So we have one left, I believe, that it's over here. Hold on, let's get my light. Where is it? It crosses over, so it should be this one over here. We have that one there. Speechless right now. I'm not gonna even lie, man. I started this morning, I want to say like around 10 o'clock, 4:17, and now is when I finally got the plenum out. This thing has I don't even know what to say, man. Here it is. I just don't know, but I'm just speechless. All right, so took like a 20-minute break. Texted my buddy, kind of updated him and kind of vent to him a little bit. The time lapse, you know, I'm not sure how it came out, but camera's right up there on the roof, and it was basically me just like hovering over it, you know. So all you're gonna see is just my fat ass leaning over the car, because I tried, I don't know how many times, getting under the car, see if there was something you can see. But man, no offense to this all-wheel drive thing, man, but you cannot see nothing from down there. At least the Supras and the 2Js, you can kind of get under there and find another solution with an extension that, you know, you can reach it. But man, these little brackets, man, like this little wiring loom here with this bracket, I could tell you from now, right now, looking at it, that it's not gonna go back. That bracket is gonna come off, and that wire loom is just gonna stay there. What else was a pain in the butt? This one over here, that's pretty hard. This is the air control valve. There's 3 bolts that attach under the plenum, and then there's 2 over here, 2 10mm that are literally impossible to get to. I don't know, I guess in the car, man, I don't know if Nissan or somewhat just didn't predict or doesn't recommend anybody to do it inside the car, but they were a pain in the ass to get to those 10mm. Yeah, I mean, that's like, that is the nicest way I could put it. Let's just put it that way. So yeah, this one looks like a breather from the motor, I'm gonna say, because it's just kind of like a hose that's like a U-shaped here, and it's just like a vent, and so it's just 1 10mm. But you know, I guess that's doable. You know, once it's on there, I guess it's doable. This is the fuel stuff, which is not that hard because it's kind of like on the outside of the plenum, so you could still reach to it. So yeah, just kind of not impossible for the fuel stuff, but everything else in there, man, God, what a mission, man. Obviously you saw these paper gaskets are all bad, so those are all going to get replaced. We got to go ahead and take off, I believe we got to take off all the ITBs, because the head's going to come off, and I got to clear the way so I can see there's nothing else attached over here, unless everything else is attached to the block. I'm not 100% sure, but I don't want to guess. So I'm going to go ahead and take out the ITBs. All right, got all the accessory belts out, alternator, power steering, an AC compressor over there. So I'm gonna make sure, I'm gonna get the bolt here and make sure we're on TDC, and go ahead and try to take out the crank plate. All right, so got this thing on TDC over here. Got your 1 mark over here, 2nd mark over here. I'm gonna go ahead and put it on the floor and get my my wife to step on the brake while I hit it with the breaker bar. Just go down here. Make sure it's flat on the floor. So yeah, I'll go ahead and put it in 4th gear and have her pressing the brake just as a backup. I gotta turn the fan on, man. It's too hot out here. And yeah, I will try it with breaker bar over here and the jack. Should be moving along. And here, we're going to put it in 4th gear. E-brakes all the way up. Guys, while I'm out here waiting for the wife to come out here and help me press the brake so I could get this crank bolt out of the way, I wanted to throw it in there and just remind myself, remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, guys, if you haven't done so. Support the build. Hope you guys are enjoying the content. This thing's it's been a tough day, man. That intake definitely beat my butt, and yeah, just wanted to throw it out there, guys. I just remembered to throw it in the video. It's a nice friendly reminder. A lot of people watch the content and don't hit the subscribe button. Come on, guys, the least thing you can do. Thank you. All right, hold the brake as hard as you can. All right, good. Yeah. Bolt seems like it loosened up. It's a good thing. Sometimes these things, they'll fight you to death. Bolt is out, and this is like a regular bolt. It's definitely a 30mm. So just in case anyone needs a nut, take out the coils here.
Jack it up.
All right, bumpers out. Oh, got the bolts in there. One more. There she is. One last thing to do. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and loosen up the tensioner now to loosen up the timing belt. So timing belt is off. Taking this cover off now. Everything fits in there exact. All right, so I believe pretty basic. Hold back the camshaft, take these out, and out come the cam gears. Then we'll take out the back cover, then the cams come out. All right, what is going on? Welcome back to I want to say two days later after removing the camshafts. What do we got going on today? Bad news is we have not received a head gasket yet, so kind of bummed about that. I wanted to just get this thing on and off. So for now, I'm gonna remove the head, clean everything up, and just familiarize myself how everything's just gonna go back and start the game plan. So yeah, today we're gonna remove the head, obviously, and just clean everything up, guys, and then we'll probably wrap it up here because I've been editing the video and we're probably about 18-20 minutes in already, so it's no point to keep this video going much longer. And then the next one we'll just reassembling the head and whatnot. So let's see. Yeah, everything's pretty much loose already. I'm gonna take this top part off because it has these coolant lines. And the rest of the AIC valve will come off along with it, and I think that was going to make life a little easier for everybody. Got the, I'm not sure what this piece is called here. It looks like it carries some coolant, or you know, it's just connected to the AIC valve, but got that out of the way. I'm going to go ahead now and actually loosen up the head bolts. And remember, we got this one over here that travels all the way through from the head through the block, and then there's another one back here in the corner too, so can't forget those two.
Hi.
All right. So we have this one over here, in here. Remember, grab it here to the front. No, look, try to go right in the hole. Here.
Okay.
In. No. Try again. Okay, there you go. Slowly. Okay, go to this one here. Not that. Okay, over here. Okay. This one. No. This one over here. Okay. One more back here.
I got this.
Okay. I got you. Slowly. There's one left all the way at the end. Okay, slowly. Let me see. Here, hold on. Let me get it. All right, come here. Let's count them. We should have 14.
Please, Bobby. Just let me try. We have one more back.
Alright, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. Yeah, I got it. Got this plug here. Almost set everything. Ready? That's not that. All right, head is off. If it goes down there, it's gonna be a big problem. Now we're good. Now we have 14 and 14. So here are the head studs. One of these washers almost caused me a panic attack, but found them all. All right, so big relief here, guys. Finally got the head off. The head was actually pretty simple to remove. It wasn't crazy, just except that plug that I missed, but that came off pretty fast. Here's the head. Looks, you know, looks like it needs a little bit of cleaning, but nothing crazy. I'll probably get to it with brake parts cleaner. Here are all the factory studs and washers. Got all 14 of them. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, I'm not gonna get too crazy. I gotta remember this whole thing needs to come off. There's a little gasket in here that we need to change, and the head gasket is over here. It actually looks pretty shitty quality, I'm not gonna lie, compared to the 2J. We have a nice multi-layered gasket. This stuff looks like it's just paper. That's why everyone suggested to change it out, that we're already here. So after this is off, I'm gonna have to go in here and might go in there with a very light sandpaper and have to clean it off a little bit. So what I'm gonna do now is actually I'm gonna push the car back out of the floor here so it doesn't get all wet. Push it back and hit it with the greaser all over the engine bay and clean it up a little bit, man, because there's grease and oil all over the place that hasn't been cleaned in years. So man, this thing is so nice when the sun hits it. It's a little dirty now. It's not as clean as it used to be. Has handprints and stuff all over it. So this midnight purple, man, is something else in the sun, man. Look at the hood. The car looks blue and then the hood looks purple. It's crazy. So yeah, guys, here's the before. Before I get this thing cleaned up, I'm gonna go ahead and give it a scrub and we'll see what it looks like after. All right. So just got it back inside the carport, man. I've been here probably for like a good hour. It was way too hot to do it out there. Yeah, just kind of wiped down everything out, just cleaned a couple of zip ties that were bothering me, that were like different colors. There's some green ones over here. I don't know why they did that. Just rerouting some cables that were here. I guess this car maybe had like a fan issue in the past. And then just ran a cable, so I kind of tucked it away nicely under the support here. Guys, it's not perfect, but it is a lot better than what it was. This thing was all dirty and crusty and greasy. That's what it was. Greasy is the word I'm looking for. So yeah, I'm gonna keep out of here, just cleaning, tucking stuff away, getting ready for the head gasket to come in, and probably clean this one up. Take this out, clean it up a little bit. Same thing on the bottom of the head. I gotta wait for the kit to come in so I can change the other on the one on the intake side, and that's it. But I'm not gonna bore you guys, man. That's cleaning is just time consuming, and it's, you know, pretty straightforward. There's no worth showing that. So guys, I am gonna close this one out here. That intake manifold, man, was brutal. I would rather uninstall and reinstall the turbo side 3 times before I do the intake side. Again, I'm not gonna even lie. Well, with that being said, guys, I hope you enjoy part 3 of the GTR build series. Remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Later, guys.